So, basics of making a beat. So, what you're gonna do, we're just gonna do drums for now. If you want a kick, let's get this kick for instance. Get this, lay down whatever. You can do, you don't need the piano roll, but you can do this. So, if you want to make kind of like a, I don't know what you call it, more like pop type beat, you can do that. But basically the kick follows the 808. So, let's get this 808. If we get this 808, first we gotta go here and do that to make sure the 808 doesn't clip. So go to piano roll and you gotta select a key first. So view, scale highlighting from the drop down menu up here. Select whatever key. I have it on F sharp minor natural right now, and you want to keep it on obviously one of these and either major Ionian or minor natural Aeolian. Then you just put down a 808 pattern. Now your 808 pattern can be whatever. But you want to keep it in the bounds of, I don't know what you call this, so 2 or 4, whatever. Keep it in the bounds of these dark lines for anything that you do, any instrument or whatever. Keep it in the bounds of these really dark lines, and so you don't want something like this, because what that's gonna do is it's gonna wait. So if you do this, which this 808 pattern is terrible, but it loops at these dark black lines. So with the 808 pattern, keep it on these steps. So you can get fancy, but for now, keep it like this, like this. You can do that, but it doesn't sound as good. But you want some bounce in it. Okay, so I have this 808 pattern now. Okay, so now we have the kick, and now you can have the kick on either the same thing, and you can tell by the lines here. It might be hard to see, but you can see like little lines here to see where it starts, right? Let me just turn the kick up so you can hear the difference. Okay. Or you can do something, or give you some bounce, but don't go making stuff like this. You know, it needs to sound good. Now that we have our kick pattern, like that. Now we need the claps or the snares. Now claps and snares are basically the same thing. They're just different sounds. And you can go, I'll grab this clap, drop that in here. Now usually you want to keep 808s on 1, claps on 2, hi-hats on 3, and kicks on 4. Because that'll be what you do for these presets right here. Just to keep it easy. So, put the clap on every second, like the first little note of every second light pattern, light area. So Or you can do stuff like this. Oh, I messed it up. Get a little or something like that. But you can also do that with the snare, or you can do another clap, or you can flip it around. You can do this with the snare and do the other pattern with the clap, but I like to keep it this way. So I can grab this snare. And then you can do rolls. Okay. Then with hi-hats, grab this one. Now with hi-hats, usually like to keep it here. So you right click, fill each 2 steps. So with the hi-hats you can do rolls. You do a lot of rolls with hi-hats. And you can also do this if you want to get more complicated. You can just, grab this here. You do Alt U, and with that, I want to keep it to get more rolls. Okay, then you can get. Usually, you want some open hats. I'll grab this one. So and grab a couple, maybe. Now I'm doing a really small pattern, right? This is a short one. And usually when you make a beat, you want it to be longer, but just for sake of time, this one's shorter. Okay, now that we have our beat, just the drums for now, we'll just put down something just to show, just to be a placeholder of the melody. I'll just grab Serum, and so we'll just put this as a placeholder of the melody. Just a placeholder of the melody. It's not good. And when we do the melody, we'll start on 5, but we're not doing melody right now. So now that we have this, now that we have our beat here, just saying that our beat is done, we can go over here. You want to be right here. Now it might be here because there might be something here or here, but you want to go to. I'll use the play button as kind of a landmark. So right under the play button, go down the little piano icon right here. That'd be pattern 1. Right click on pattern 1, click split by channel, and then you click on this, hold shift, click down here, and then drag it in. Now you can just do Control B when you select it, Control, hold mouse, and select and drag like that. And I'll just do that. So here we have the melody right here. Now you can change the color of this. I'll do that in a different tutorial, but you can change the color of this so that you can see what's what. But this is our melody for now. Now that would be boring if our beat just started off like that. Alright, that's boring. So, oh, sorry, this is not the melody. I'm wrong.
In this one, I'm going to start cutting out the 808 for the first 2 bars of that.
And thank you, Wyatt. Anyway, this is our melody. My mistake. So, let's cut out the drums for the first 2 here. Let's just get rid of that. You can do Control X, or you can use right click and do that. Just this really simple drop here. And if you want to add a little bit more, say you had those two claps, the clap and the snare. If you want to just delete the snare for the first two, so if it drops, and then it comes into the next one. And generally you'd layer that with the other parts of the melody, but we don't have any other parts of the melody right now. So that's your basics on that. But basically, if you have a melody, you break it in different pieces, and then you want a chorus, probably an intro, and a verse, and then a chorus, and maybe another verse and an outro. Okay, you're gonna want your basic format is gonna be intro. So intro. We'll just name this. So I'm just for the sake of being just to show. So chorus. No, not chorus. My bad. Intro. And then this is the intro here, and then the chorus starts here when the second, just for instance, when the second snare comes in. So chorus. We're just gonna name it chorus 1 because there might be another one. And there will be another one. And then here you generally have something go away, but usually not part of the drums, usually part of the melody, but we don't have another part of the melody right now. So we'll just name it verse 1. You will make this usually probably about twice as long as the chorus, and then after the verse, you'll duplicate the chorus, drag it over here, and then we'll name this chorus 2. And if you're wondering how I'm doing this, is Alt-T is how I'm making those timestamps on there. And you can make another verse over here, so you can just do that. Make another verse 2, and then you can just copy and paste the chorus again to make chorus 3. Again, it can have as many really verses as you want, but usually I just keep it as with one verse. It depends on how much. It depends on what the artist wants. Like if he wants another one, you can just give him another one. But and then we can make this the verse or the outro. I mean, we can get rid of that, and we'll just name that the outro. So and there you go. There's the beat. And of course, you gotta put your producer tag on it. So just drop that on there. Wherever you want it. And perfect, you have your beat.